Hello there, my name's David Miller. I'm a biologist and wildlife manager here in West Virginia. I have teamed up with Jamie Bunn from Florida, and he purchased this property some years back, and they call it Bunn Country Farm. And he wants to turn this place into a whitetail deer mecca, and I'm going to do my best to help him accomplish that. This past winter, I came out and developed a management plan for the whole property, designating areas for mineral sites, some supplemental feed areas, and areas like this that we're looking at here today for food plots. And we're going to create plots for both wintertime and summertime forage, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this turns out over the years. He's going to have something really special here. So follow us along as we're going through this journey, through each step. There's going to be a lot to learn. There's going to be probably some epic fails, and there's going to be a lot of successes in the end. So stay tuned, it's going to be really good. In the winter, I came out and put together a habitat management plan for this property. And this was the first field that I visited. And now coming back here in the summer, I noticed that there are a tremendous amount of natives that have taken over. If you look down, it's probably 4 feet high. Man, it's just littered with everything you wouldn't want. I mean, there's a little bit of browse here, but very little nutritional value. So we are going to spray with a herbicide to control and wipe out all of these species, and we're going to put in for year 1 here a fall food plot. And then after we get done with this initial planting in the fall, we're also going to sow some clover into this field to allow the clover to begin to establish in the spring. Yeah, this place is going to be a gem once we get these natives under control, because they will outcompete anything that you plant. So we'll do an initial spraying here in July, which it is now July the 15th, I believe. And then later on in the beginning of August, we'll probably do another spraying to take care of some later native species that will come up in the late summer. And then we'll be ready to plant come late August, early September. Here it is. We are out today at Bunn Country Farm. It is July 2024. We're going to be taking care of some native vegetation that's growing in some of the fields where he will be planting some food plots. And today we are just using a glyphosate and a little bit of spray pattern indicator to show where we have sprayed. When you're spraying larger plots, it's always better to use this so you're not either missing spots or overdoing spots that you've already sprayed. So we've got the sprayer loaded up, and we're gonna get up on the hill and get it done. We are back out today at Bunn Country Farm, and I got my right-hand man with me, old Parker Hall, and we are getting ready to spray some fields. You ready, Parker?
Yep.
What are we doing here?
Filling up the sprayer that way we can spray the herbicide and kill the grass.
Yes, sir. Got to take care of those natives. We've already got our spray indicator in there, so we're gonna get after it. It's a good steamy day here in West Virginia. Involving the younger generation in all of the processes of the things that we do in the outdoors is one of our greatest responsibilities as outdoorsmen. That's how our heritage is going to be passed on. Along the way, they will learn life lessons that they can't really learn anywhere else the way that you learn it through the outdoors. Hunting in the outdoors is something that will challenge them and cause them to see that they have what it takes to make it through other things in life. So we have that great responsibility, getting them out there, keeping them involved, and showing them the ways of the woods. So we've came on out the ridge here, and we're at the second large food plot that we're going to install. This will be a fall plot this coming year, but moving forward this will be a summer food source. So we're going to add a little bit of clover in this fall, come back in February and March, frost seed some more clover in, and it will make a great summertime food source moving forward after year one. We are back at Bunn Country Farm today here in West Virginia, and as you can see behind me, we have already sprayed these field areas and it turned out great. It's killed out a lot of this native vegetation, and this will act as a cover, sort of like straw acts to grass. Whenever you put straw on your lawn and then you cover the straw, it helps to hold moisture. And as this breaks down, it will create really good organic material for topsoil. So this has worked out really good for us. So what we're going to do, the only thing we did was we sprayed this. So we watched the weather forecast. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. We're going to seed directly into this stuff. The rain will help take the seed into the ground and it will thrive. It's going to grow really good. I'm really excited for it. Before we get started seeding, I want to take you guys through some of these fields to see these areas that we've sprayed and killed the natives. And I'll take you over to the edge line so you can kind of see what it looked like before we sprayed and what it looks like now. Right now it is primed and it's perfect for planting because the seed will go down into this. And as I was saying earlier, this will help hold moisture. This will break down and create great topsoil. So this is an important step. A lot of people think they have to disc and till and do all this extreme amount of work. But right now, as Dr. Grant Woods has taught me well, this is building your topsoil. This is a program of building topsoil, and it's super important. Creating this to build topsoil and then not disturbing that layer of topsoil is a key in this food plotting program. Before we sprayed, there were a tremendous amount of broadleaves and just big weeds, and then native grasses that would have outcompeted anything that we would have planted. So this is sort of what we were dealing with before. You can see it was thick and heavy, and then over here is where we sprayed, and you can see that it absolutely crushed it and created a great habitat for the seedlings to go into and to cover them up and let them start to mature, and then they will explode through these dead natives that have been killed through our spraying. So it's looking absolutely textbook. Some people ask how I go about getting my seed ratio correct, and it's pretty simple. I bring a digital scale from home. I'm using a target as a hard surface, and I usually bring a bucket and my daughter's handy dandy pink tote. And what I do is I will get about what I think will be the amount I allotted for this plot over in the bucket. I'll weigh it, and then I'll mix it in here. And I'll do that with each seed species that I'm going to put in each plot. And then I'll mix it all together. That way I can get down in this tote and mix it better. It's easier doing that than in a 5-gallon bucket. And then I'm ready to plant. Yeah, it's that simple.